This is Akojopo.
Akojopo 88 News around the world.
As it helps people become self-reliant and earn a steady income. With more support like loans, affordable tools and guardians, more people can succeed in their trades and even create jobs for others. Hikmat Amzat, Akojopo FM News.
In Nigeria and other countries where Christianity is practiced, the first Sunday of every month is more than just a service. It is a time of thanksgiving, reflection and renewed hope. From heartfelt praise to powerful sermons, worshippers gather today to commit the new month into God's hands. Akojopo FM's news correspondent Joshua Adeniro reports on the significance of this month's first Sunday service and the spiritual significance of transforming lives.
Christ Apostolic Church Oketunu Akobo Ibadan held its inaugural Sunday service today, filled with joy and gratitude. The congregation gathered in unity, thanking and worshiping God Almighty. In his sermon, Pastor Michael Folorunsho shed light on the spiritual significance of transforming life and cautioned that in this last day, people will be led astray by their own desire.
According to the second book of Peter, chapter 3, verse 10, it's emphasizing it that the world will be destroyed by fire and everything that people gather will be destroyed because God will totally end this world. In this situation, people need to come for salvation so that they will not misbehave or live their life in sin. Because anyone that don't have salvation, they will live their life against the will of God.
Inspired by the sermon, some members of the Christ Apostolic Church Oketunu Akobo share their thoughts with Akojopo FM. They reflect on how the sermon will impact their daily life, draw them closer to God, and inspire positive change.
In our generation, the life of the youth, sin is something that's supposed to be running away from. But that is what we enjoy most today, that is driving us away from God. That's driving us away to do the will of God, that is driving us away from the presence of God. Like today is Sunday now, you see some people that are bearing John, some Emmanuel, some Sarah, some, what is it called? All the names in the Bible, people that are bearing those names, they are in the clubhouse, they are in all sorts of places that is not even good to be recognized as a child of God.
Then through prayer, through seeking God all the time, and allow God to recognize us. Because if our soul is not saved, we are not recognized. We can be anything in the church. We can be putting all the money down. We can be putting everything they are using in the church down. We can be famous, but without the salvation of our soul, we are nothing.
Concluding his sermon, Pastor Folorunsho offered prayer for Nigerians, asking God to fill the heart of Nigerians with love, righteousness. He encouraged the congregation to uphold righteousness and be the catalyst for change they desire to see. Joshua Adeniro, reporting for Akojopo FM.
And now it's time to link up with our United Kingdom studio, where our news correspondent brings detail on the foreign news.
News from Akojopo FM United Kingdom. I am Folashade Familusi. The United Kingdom's National Weather and Climate Service has named Storm Flores will hit the United Kingdom on Monday, bringing strong winds and heavy rain. It was reported current forecasts show the center of Flores traveling across the northern, southern and western part of the United Kingdom. The Meteorological Office warned residents of the United Kingdom to be mindful of their environment and heed to warnings issued by the Met Office before now. Police in Tennessee in the United States have discovered 14 improvised explosive devices in a man's house, Kelvin Wade Hornell, in east of Chattanooga, after he had threatened to kill public officials and law enforcement personnel. It was reported after arresting the 54-year-old. Officers noticed something smoldering in the bedroom. On a closer inspection, they discovered an improvised explosive device and evacuated the house until the bomb squad officers arrived at the scene. Hornell was charged with 11 counts of attempted first-degree murder and faces 14 counts of prohibited weapon. He is being held in detention awaiting trial. That ends the news from Akojopo FM United Kingdom. I am Folashade Familusi.
Thank you, and now we will be moving to the exciting world of sports. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated Nigeria's women basketball team, the Tigress, for securing a place in the final of the 2025 FIBA Women's Afrobasket Tournament. The reigning champions booked their spot in the final after defeating Senegal 75-60 in a 75-60 in a semi-final clash at the Palais des Sports in Trenchville, Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire on Saturday, and this will be the team's 5th consecutive appearance at the championship game. In a statement issued today by a special advisor on information and strategy, Chief Bayo Onanuga, the president praised the team's resilience and consistent dominance in African women's basketball, saying that he had observed the discipline, focus and team spirit consistently displayed by the Tigress throughout this tournament, especially the qualities that have brought honor to the nation and earned respect for players and the coaches. The president also celebrated the team's qualification for the 2026 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup qualifying tournament, scheduled for March 2026, and singled out head coach Rena Wakama for special praise, acknowledging her leadership role and commitment to the team's success, reaffirming his support for the team as they prepare to Mali today and compete for their 5th consecutive Afrobasket title and 7th overall. Before we end the news around the world this evening, here are the headlines again. Federal government partners FAO to boost food security in Nigeria. Oyo State government begins the distribution of insecticide-treated nets to fight malaria. Storm floods to bring unseasonable disruptive rain and wind to UK. President Tinubu hails the Tigress for reaching 5th consecutive Afrobasket final.
Don't forget that you can listen to us live on our website www.agidigbo887fm.com. You can also download our mobile app on the Google Play Store and iOS. Simply search for Agidigbo 88.7 FM. Follow us on Facebook at Agidigbo 88.7 FM, on Twitter and Instagram at Agidigbo 887 FM, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have news stories and tips for us, contact our newsroom on 070-8714-4865 or send us a mail on newsroom@agidigbo887fm.com.
And before we go on the news around the world this evening, here is a quick tip. Remember, optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. With that, we've now come to the end of the news around the world on the most listened to radio station, Agidigbo 88.7 FM Ibadan. I am Bowale Akimbode. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
News is information, and information is power. At Agidigbo 88.7 FM, we bring the news from top to bottom.
The Oyo State government has said the over 1.5 million out-of-school children.
We give you reports from Oyo State.
The Oyo State House of Assembly has called for thorough investigation.
The Southwest in Nigeria and the rest of the world.
Has clarified that the body did not receive any cash support from international development.
Trust us to keep you informed every hour, every day.
Agidigbo 88.7 FM, the people's voice. Hey Nigeria, your voter's card is more than just a card. It's your power, your right, your voice. Even if you're not sure what to vote for, even if elections feel far away, don't wait until it's too late. Get your PVC now, so when the time comes, you won't be left out or caught unprepared. Whether you vote or not, be ready. Get your PVC today. A better Nigeria starts with you. This message is brought to you by Agidigbo 88.7 FM, the people's voice. Agidigbo 88.7 FM.
jẹ́jẹ́ ńlá gbọ̀ọ̀sùn òrìṣà oko ìyá kò gìrìgbà èèyàn tí ó gbà Ṣàngó tìgbó tìjù ni ó mọ̀ ìròyìn tó gbà lè gbòkó tí ò lẹ́jà ń bá kàn nínú iléeṣẹ́ rédíò Àgídìgbò láò ti gbọ́ kárí àgbáyé ni wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa tilé toko làágbèjò.
This is Kunle Amzat Studio, Agidigbo 88.7 FM. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí Àkójọpọ̀ Ìròyìn.
Níbo la ó ti gbọ́ Àgídìgbò? Níbo la ó ti gbọ́ Àgídìgbò? Ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ Àgídìgbò FM 88.7 la ó ti máa gbọ́.
Ẹ káalẹ́, àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn fún talẹ́ òní rèé láti iléeṣẹ́ rédíò Àgídìgbò 88.7 FM Ìbàdàn, ìkànnì àkọ́kọ́ táyé ń gbọ́ jù lórí àtẹ ìgbéléwọ̀n. Olúwaṣẹ́gun Adéṣetán lóníròyìn yín. Ṣáájú ẹ gbọ́ kókó tó wà nínú ìròyìn náà. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ti ní àjọṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú àjọ tí ọ̀rọ̀ kàn láti lè túbọ̀ mú àgbéga bá ààbò lórí oúnjẹ ní orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pínpín àpò ẹ̀fọn láti lè gbógun ti àrùn màlẹ́ríà nípínlẹ̀ yìí. Ìjì alágbára tó wáyé ti jẹ́ kí òjò àrọ̀rọ̀dá kó wọlẹ̀ sí ilẹ̀ UK. Ààrẹ Tinubu gbóríyìn fún ikọ̀ agbábọ́ọ̀lù Tigres fún bí ikọ̀ náà ti ṣe dé ìpele karùn-ún eré bọ́ọ̀lù aláfọwọ́jù sáwọn tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ nílẹ̀ Áfíríkà. Ìròyìn ọ̀hún rèé o lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí láti